Hi, Chris. I'm Stephanie Burrows, and I'm just so glad you came out to today's class, How to Read and Use Body Language when Negotiating with Greg Williams, the Master Negotiator. Can you tell us who you are and what you do and how today's class is going to help you?
Well, good afternoon. Thank you so much. My name is Chris Campos. I'm an attorney from Hoboken, New Jersey. Today was a phenomenal class. Greg presented some real in-depth analysis of how you can use body language and nonverbal communication as a tool for negotiating and having effective negotiations. This is an outstanding class, and I would recommend it to anyone.
What are some tools or strategies that you're going to walk away with today?
What I like most is the idea of the macro expressions, being able to really read body language the way Greg gave us the analysis, establishing a baseline with what a reasonable person would do in certain situations, and then following up with individual techniques on how to identify what the person's really feeling.
Today was a pretty interesting day in that he gave a lot of demonstration, showed us some really outstanding clips, and after having shown us or given us some information about what he was setting up for that clip. Which was the one that stood out for you the most? Which clip or demonstration stood out for you the most?
I think the clip that was the most effective is the one that established the baseline for the whole class, which is that 5 times 5 can be 25, or I believe the analysis, or you can 5 into 25 is 5, or 5 into 25 can be 14. In other words, the results or the outcome is really contingent upon the people that you're negotiating with. In other words, you should be able to, you should negotiate with people with the same framework. Don't bring your biases into a negotiation and you use those as the baseline, whereas you can be negotiating with someone who doesn't perceive 5 into 25 as 5. They may perceive it as 14. So I thought that was a very good way to let people know that everybody can be right. In a negotiation, you've got to see it that way, that it's always shifting.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for taking out the time to share some of your insights and your opinion on how this class went today. Tell me this, would you be interested in seeing a part 2 next year, 2012?
Oh, absolutely. I think these are very good seminars to allow small business owners and people who deal with the public to develop skills. I believe that if you're not learning, you're doing the other thing, which is dying. So we got to be constantly growing and learning. So
Well, much success to you and your business, Chris. Thanks so much.
thank you so much. God bless.